everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Today I want to go over your credit score and how to get a good credit score. So first of all, as you can see right here, there are several different options right here, 6 different options. And number one is going to be your payment history, which makes up 40% of your credit score. So basically never miss a payment, and if you have to, just make the minimum payment at the worst. You definitely don't want to miss a payment. That's really bad, and I think it can last up to 3 years on your credit score report or whatever to be deleted and make better. I think it's 3 years or 7 years or something like that. Anyways, it's a long time, so don't miss your payments. And if you ever miss a payment, you can never I don't think that ever not shows up. So you basically want 100%. That's as good as you can get, which is what I'm at. If you miss a payment, it's going to go down to like 99.9% or something like that. Granted that your credit score history is that long. And then next up is your credit history. That makes up 21%. As you know, I'm a pretty young guy, so I've only opened my credit about 10 years ago. So obviously, you want to start this as soon as you can to build up the age on your accounts. And one thing you want to do is never close an account. I have closed several accounts, and that's going to hurt my score. But basically, leave all your accounts open. Worst case, you can lock the credit card or request a new credit card number, never activate it or whatever. I don't know if you have to. I hear things like you have to spend make a few purchases a year or whatever to keep that credit line active, but I've never heard anything about that. I don't think it's really impacted me, but take that with a grain of salt. So anyways, my oldest account is 10 years old, but obviously every time you open a new account, so if I open a brand new account right now, it's going to it's going to average my oldest account, I think, or something like that to like whatever, 5 years or whatever. So when you open new accounts, it's going to shorten the age of your account. So try to open up your accounts as early as you can, and then leave them active as long as you can to get a good average year of your accounts. And then your credit usage is another 20%. I just had this up to like 11 or 14%, and then I just paid it all off, so down to zero. And as soon as I paid off that down to zero, my credit score went up like 50 points. So obviously your credit score usage says it needs to be 20% or below, but obviously ideally to get a good credit score, you want to keep this paid off. Pay off your balances at the end of every month, and never carry a balance, which is how credit card companies make money off your interest. And then your total balances right here, that's another part of it, part of the credit usage. Those go hand in hand. So your credit usage is how much money, like what percentage you're using on your card. If you have $1,000 credit card and you spend $1,000, you're using 100% of that, and then your total balance. I guess your balance is kind of different, but your balance is how much debt that you have. Right now, I just have my house debt, and that's it. So that's 163,000, which is kind of high, but kind of low. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyways, moving on, you got your credit check right here, which is my worst subject right here. I opened like 3 credit cards last year, but I also applied for like 6 other ones that I got denied because I kept doing hard inquiries, so they just kept automatically denying me. So every time I went for another credit card, they just kept giving me hard inquiries. So I racked up like 9 of those in like a few months. So I'm just slowly waiting for those to disappear, and that would be my worst subject, which only makes up 5% luckily of my credit score. And then lastly, your available credit, which is 3%, and that is how much credit you can spend. So mine is 64,000. Obviously, I have $99 spent right now, which is showing up as 0% because it doesn't register as 1% because it's not enough. But anyways, those are the quick tips right there. As you can see, I have a 797. On a couple other bank accounts, I have I think it's an 817 credit score, and on another account it's like 802. So anyways, this is how to get a good credit score. Like I said, I think it's okay to have anywhere from like $20,000 to $100,000 available credit. Obviously, if you can get a higher credit on one account, it's probably going to be better. If you have one credit card with, say, $20,000 credit limit instead of 10 cards with $2,000 credit limits or whatever. So, yeah, those are my quick notes for you guys to get a good credit score history going. Like I said, never miss a payment. Open your account as soon as possible and leave them open and never close them. Keep your credit usage low, and then keep your balances low. Obviously, if I didn't have a house, this would be at $0. And then only apply for stuff when you need it, whether that be a house, a car, or just credit cards. And then, yeah, just have a pretty decent amount of credit. I think, I don't know what a good score is for that. It doesn't really tell you how much, but obviously the more credit you have, say you have $100,000 or $200,000 of available credit, it can kind of look bad, I think, to credit companies or whatever, just because you can spend so much money. But anyways, just use that when you need it, and that should be it. So hopefully this helps you out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Just making this to help you guys out. I know there's a lot of people who want a good credit score, and hopefully these tips help you out. I'm not like a big expert on this stuff, but I have learned my lessons and I have watched several videos, and I'm just trying to condense this for you guys as short as possible. So anyways, hopefully this has helped you out. And let me see if I can pull up I don't think I can pull up my credit score history here real quick. I'm trying to find it here real quick, but I'm gonna have to go back to the dashboard. So yeah, here's the history right here. As you can see, went up 45 points as soon as I paid off my debts. So I went from a 749 to a 794, and then it was 798 and went down for some reason. But anyways, yeah, that's what I got right there. As you can see, my credit score was up to 14%, and then I paid it down to 0. And here are my debts right here, just $99 on that credit card, which somehow appeared, even though it was only on there for like a week. But anyways, I paid that off. So anyways, basically all my credit cards are at 0%, and then I just have my house for the $163,000. So anyways, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks once again. Hopefully this helped you out. Anyways, God bless. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.